The energy, the vibe, the way that players prepare, the way that coaches prepare for one team for potentially 7 games. They all know each other, they know what to expect, and now it just comes down to will. And that's the best part about it, because skill and the talent that you have is going to get you places, but the will is going to get you that extra little bit. It's one of the smallest buildings in the league, but the fan base has shown here in the first year that they are electric. They are loud, energetic, and passionate. It should be an incredible atmosphere. I can't wait for the chill to run up the spine, and it should have a positive impact on both teams. You want to get first blood. You want to get that little step up, but setting the tone may be more crucial down the road in the series than the initial win. So setting the tone and making sure that you come out and play the way that you want to play, especially for the Ottawa 67s on the road, you have to dictate to the home team.
You know what this is, boys? That's a hunting license. Season's open. Let's get it. That's our hunting license. Right there. Right from the get-go. We're up on our toes. We're gonna go 1-1-3 off neutral zone, face off center ice, and be the left winger. Let's get at these guys right from the get-go. Come on!
For the first time since April 8th, 1984, the OHL playoffs have returned to the Brantford Civic Center as the Brantford Bulldogs host Game 1 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series against the Ottawa 67. Eric Van Acker catches it left wing side, tosses front. He wanted the tip from O'Brien, and that gets deflected up and out of play. And already some pushing and shoving as Sermon and Van Acker were getting after one another.
And it looks like the Brantford Bulldogs are going to get the first power play.
Lardis on to the left, O'Brien. LeBlanc front, back to O'Brien in the circle. Backdoor! You couldn't write a better script! 2 minutes and 18 seconds is all it takes. Nick Lardis back into the lineup, back onto the score sheet. 1-0 Bulldogs, and he says, what injury? Hey, we're good, Ice! Let's go now! Ball over the line, right wing side for the top of the circle, and McKenzie makes the glove save. Puck played along for Foster after Kressler on the steal, and that one sent wide of the net. To the blue line, it's Morelli, walks on for the drive, blocked off by Cole Brown. Puck to the blue line, Crombie leaves his feet, Shirk's tap gets it out, Brown collects. Brown keeps Shirk on side, tried to play it middle, and that's taken away by Matthew Mage. I don't think Gardner had to step back into position as Nelson and Stonehouse collide. Stonehouse got the better of that one. Then Protz and Gerwa go body to body. Yeah, Cooper Foster for a cross check. But Cooper Foster on that occasion just got a little bit too much. Zachary LeBlanc. O'Brien once more. Tosses to the front. Jack-Eye a couple whacks at it. LeBlanc tossed it around behind the net. He's playing a bit as the rover, and that puck. Boy, what happened there? Luca Pinelli looked like he was going to have it. I don't know if the puck just hopped on him. Thomas won a non-swipe at 5-11. Sobolev, left side. Van Acker across. Lardis didn't get that one into the back of the net. It comes off the end boards and in. The hockey gods have smiled upon Nick Lardis in his return. We are through 20 minutes of play in Game 1.
We were the better team 5-on-5 now. So referees are letting you play, nothing extra. So once the whistle goes, you got to stop. You can't get the extra punch and you can't do anything like that. Okay, so we're down to it. What to do? Okay, we knew this was going to be serious, going to be long. We're a little bit snake bitten in the O zone. We let them off the hook 3 times, high shots. This is net complete. No. Crunch time now. Perfect shots can use. Better take a little off and hit the net. Get slop second and third, and there's the misses at the break. Okay? Let's do it.
Rangers get captain's gonna jump in a step.
Sherman jumps up into the play. Millette dropping back high. Smythe walks on for a drive.
Yeah! Come on! Come on! Go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Deflected in front, they score. It's Luca Pinelli. Cuts the lead in half. Flint up ahead, break through the middle. Dever stripped of it. Zachary LeBlanc and Adrian Rebello on the scene. Noah Roberts racing. Merrick Van Acker back to the puck. On to Jake O'Brien. Could be 2-on-1. O'Brien left with Van Acker right. O'Brien for Van Acker. Scores! The Delhi, Ontario blows the roof off.
Right through! Yeah! Out of my mind! Get out, boys! Okay, let's go!
Jackeye back to the line. Rebello over to Moore, and time just runs out before Moore could let that go. Moore pushing and shoving going on. Horner got himself into some trouble there at the end. I think there may be a couple of penalties coming out of this at the end of the period.
Horner's got it slapped. We had it all sorted out.
Wait.
We had it all sorted out. I've been calling it the same all night. You know that. Everything's sorted out. Horner comes in, rocks them.
So we got
Unneeded,
extra.
100%. Hey, I've been calling it both sides all night. I've been consistent. You guys know it. They know it. And that was unacceptable. I had it all sorted out. Everybody was stopping. Horner comes in with that slash.
You can't grab one guy from all that.
Yes, I'm doing it all night. All night. It's going to happen. It's going to keep happening. It's playoffs. It's what we're going to do. Play with it.
This building is vibrating as we get set for the third period of game 1. And the Bulldogs open it on the man advantage. Horner taken at the end of the second period. Save made by McKenzie. Crombie backdoor scores. Calvin Crombie, the free agent signee, comes through again. The back Thomas. Lardis one-timer. Save McKenzie. Shirt backs it in front. It's a 3-point game for Nick Lardis in his return, and the captain, Lawson Shirk, is calling on the Brantford fans. Morelli into the right circle. His shot blocked off. Foster's there, and another block. Puck rolls back to Drobak, and another pile up in front of the net.
No surprise the way this third period has played out.
Playing it on to Patrick Thomas. 11 seconds to go, and the Civic Center will ignite once more. Thomas drops it back to Noah Roberts. 4 seconds and 3 for the first time in 40 years. OHL playoff hockey at the Brantford Civic Center. And the Brantford Bulldogs give the crowd a win in game 1.
Hey, I hate this feeling, but we got another game to go here, so while on it for 20-30 minutes, figure what went wrong, then we move to the next game, boys, alright?
Hey, remember this feeling too.
Yeah, that, man. That, dude. I hate that feeling. This feeling. Do you play rap, anything?
I don't play rap.
No? Rock.
Okay, rock.
Back in the 80s.
Rock, yeah, rock. Hey. Oh. Hey. I feel like I'm about to do a GTA mission right now.
How many points did Kusha?
Pat just knocked over McDavid.
Boom.
Our 67's played with the Buffalo Sabres for a number of years. Who else?
Anaheim, Columbus, Tampa, New York, Ottawa, Minnesota, Buffalo. A lot of teams wanted me.
Not everybody wanted them.
Now, come over here and sit down real quick and we'll go. Part of the reason I drove down to, it's not that far, down like 30 minutes, is to talk to you guys. You know, life comes at you pretty quick, and I won a Memorial Cup my first year. I won a championship in the minors early in my career. But my third year, when we won the OHL, is the ring I wear, because it was the most together group. And there's a lot of similarities, I think, between your team and that 2001 team. You know, we were 1 point away from missing the playoffs with 8 games left. And I mean, I don't think any of us were worried about missing the playoffs, but we weren't playing up to potential, and we lost a game. And most of the guys in the room, we had grandfathers that fought in the Second World War, and we said, like, listen, like, we got to put it on the line, right? And I think on the bus ride home, like, where we played, I think we had watched like Saving Private Ryan or some war movie, and I talked to my uncle that fought in the war, and my grandfather. Got to the rink and I said, listen, we're going to put war paint on. But I said, we're not just putting it on, like, we're doing it for a reason, right? And that's why I want to talk to you of why we put it on, right? I know you guys wear it. But it was like, when you go to war, and I mean, my grandfather went at 15, right? My uncle went at 18. You know, like, everyone here is at least 15 years old, right? And when you go to war, you don't worry about yesterday or tomorrow. You worry about today. Like, you put it on the line. You put everything on the line. Like, it's your last day on earth, right? So, like, we wanted to take that into the game. We're saying, like, this is our last game ever if we don't win. Even though it might not have been an elimination game, it was like, we don't worry about our bodies. We don't worry about stitches or anything that's going to happen. Blocking shots, taking hits. Like, we're tired. People are tired of the war. They had fight for years. I can back check, I can forecheck, and we just all bought in. And it was like, when we put it on, we looked at each other, and it was, I always said, like, look at the guy next to you, look at the guy across from you. Those guys are gonna do it. Like, don't let that guy down, just like in war. I don't know what you guys use, but it should be a black Sharpie, because when I came up with it, the trainer says, well, what if it doesn't come up? I'm like, who gives a fuck? But tomorrow when you put the war paint on, remember you're going to war, and don't let down your teammate, you know, across from you or beside you. And then things are just going to start, and everyone joins the party, and everyone keeps going, and before you know it, it just becomes fun. And it's up to you guys what happens in the next 4, 5, 6 games, right? But just leave it all nice, and, you know, be ready tomorrow, okay? All right, guys.
About it, I say we do Sharpie. Frank, I'm down. I'll do Sharpie. I say Sharpie. We're really down.
Enjoy, guys.
Good luck tomorrow. Play hard.
I think she might be. Sharpie boy. It's not Sharpie.
We're going to war here.
It's the Sunday night special, and welcome inside the Madhouse on Market Street here in Brantford as the Bulldogs set to host Game 2 against the Ottawa 67s.
The crowd was electric. going to need all that and more tonight because you know this Ottawa 67s team is going to come back with vengeance.
Charging in, Morelli has it poked by him. Thomas skating after it. Along the way, throws it out front. Lardis to Jackeye, scores! A minute and 1 second into game number 2, and it's a 1-0 Brantford lead. And this place is going off here in Brantford.
Jake O'Brien, break chance on his forehand, tried to slip it 5-hole. McKenzie shuts it off. And on the end of the play, Jake O'Brien got knocked down at the side of the net by Samuel Maillet, and he's going to go to the box here for the Bulldogs' first power play of the game.
Tell this Schmelz to stay on his feet.
Inside, Lawson Shirt shoots into the shin of Derek Smythe, and Sermon leads the rush the other way. Thomas Sermon in. Pass for Foster, finds a trailer, and a shot by Kelly goes just wide. Rebound, they score. It's Cooper Foster on the rebound. Caden Kelly the initial shot. Foster on the goal line, able to whip it home. We're all tied up at 1. This puck up, Ottawa over 3 on the power play, but scored just after as Frankie Morelli holds us in right side. Towards that, tipped out front, they score! A high tip as Frankie Morelli lets the shot go from the point, a tip out in front, and Morelli has given the Ottawa 67s a 2-1 lead.
An exciting first period of hockey comes to a close.
Literally a fan. Here, boys, keep that shit up. Yeah. Keep that shit up. Keep that shit up. Okay, real good period. Real good period. Now we got to do it again. Stay fine connected. Now we're in that goalie's head, so we keep shooting the puck and we get guys in there with it. Good period, but we're not content. We're going to keep going. Okay, good job.
Muse goes off the glass, out trying to get it out to center. Odd bounce. Crombie out in front, scores. Muse trying to get the puck out off the glass. It bounces off the stanchion out in front, and Calvin Crombie has his second goal in as many games to tie this one up at 2. Millette drops off. Pinelli walks in, drags, shoots. He scores! Luca Pinelli fires it home. It's 3-2 Ottawa. Gains control of the puck. At the red line, makes a move into the offensive zone. Luca Pinelli into the slot. Dever over to the far side. Maillet scores! Sam Maillet off the pad of throwback. It's a power play goal for the 67s. It's 4-2 Ottawa. Back to the point, Soblev walking in, shoots, it's blocked by Horner, comes back to the point, Lavoie, long shot, high over top of the net, and rimmed around. Lavoie got a piece of it, but Foster shot at the empty net, scores! Cooper Foster buries it into the back of the empty net. It's 5-3, 67s. And now, along the wing, flips it, knocked down by Okatundu, who fires it at Brady Stonehouse at the whistle. And then skates away from Stonehouse, who is in the head of the Brantford Bulldogs defenseman. 67s take game 2 by a score of 6-3, evening the series at 1 game apiece.
Hey, everybody pitched in tonight. Block shots, everything. That's you play off. Every one of us worked our bag off. Game. Let's go. That's how we do it.
Welcome Welcome to Ottawa 67's playoff hockey. Tonight, from the arena at TD Place, the Brantford Bulldogs and Ottawa 67s tangle in Game 3 of their opening round OHL playoff series.
Game 3, usually the most important game in a 7-game series. This contest certainly no exception. Goaltending, such a position to place pressure in the playoffs, and these two are handling that pressure beautifully for their respective teams. Matteo Drobak gets the call for Jay McKee and the Bulldogs tonight, while Colin McKenzie continues to handle the load for the 67s.
And for the 67s, they've got to get off to a better start. Brantford has scored the first goal in both these games and early on.
Up ahead for O'Brien. That's a 2-center, then turned over. O'Brien into the offensive zone, right-hand side. Jake O'Brien cross-ice pass, Van Acker, a shot, he scores! He beats Colin McKenzie. And the Bulldogs, for the third straight game, strike first. Another early goal for Brantford. It is 1-0 Bulldogs. The neutral zone for the Bulldogs. Morelli falls down. It's a 2-on-0. O'Brien in. Pass across, and what a save made by Colin McKenzie as he gets a blocker on it, stopping the 2-on-0 breakaway and keeping it a 1-0 Bulldogs lead. And the Bulldogs turn it over out in front of the net. Here's Luca Pinelli in. Shoots, he scores! The captain, unassisted, third goal of the postseason for Luca Pinelli. Ties it up at 1.
What a release.
And the Bulldogs take over control. Rebello tied up by Horner. Finds Braden Kressler. Kressler shoots, he scores! Braden Kressler gives the 67s a lead. Great effort by Brad Horner. It's 2-1 Ottawa. Plays this for Van Acker. His pass towards the net, tipped out in front, and O'Brien has his first OHL playoff goal as he tips it through the legs of Colin McKenzie, and we're even at 2. Unable to clear, held in, sent down low, Pinelli all alone, to the backhand, he scores! Second of the game for Pinelli, fourth of the postseason. Ottawa regains the lead, it's 3-2, 67s. Regains control. Jack Dever cross over the line for Stonehouse, right hand side, sets up Kelly in, shoots, he scores! Caden Kelly makes it 4-2 Ottawa. Now puts it into the body of Lardis, who holds it in, then puts it on the tape of Kressler, skates it up over center, shot at the empty net, Kressler scores! Second of the game for Kressler, salts this one away, it's 5-2 Ottawa. And the Ottawa 67s take Game 3 by a score of 5-2 to take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 series. And Andrew Mercer, fantastic performance by the Ottawa 67s in back-to-back games.
Hey, real good. All the things we talked about, we competed, that's the first thing, but we had 5 guys, we're connected. We're connected all over the ice. And that generates offense, but it also means you don't give anything up. Okay? So now we enjoy this for the next hour, whatever. We really soak it in, whatever. And then we get some rest tonight. We come back tomorrow, just a little fine-tune tomorrow. Enjoy it tomorrow. But we know the team's going to be even just a little bit better. But so are we. Okay? So put the rifles away. Put the camouflage away. We're not going to hunt anymore today. And we'll come back in tomorrow and dig it in. Okay? Great job.
Game 4 set to get underway, and the prevailing question around the rink tonight is whether or not the 67s can pick up where they left off on Tuesday night in light of their 5-2 win in Game 3.
Turns it over. Here comes Van Acker in, shoots, he scores! Merritt Van Acker then goes crashing into Colin McKenzie. The Bulldogs have a 1-0 lead. Long shot, glove save made by McKenzie. And as he looked to play the puck, it fell out of his glove and it's tipped in by the Bulldogs. It's 2-0 Brantford, 47 seconds into the second period. Henry Muse for Kressler as they all play to the outside. Kressler tosses it on goal. Big rebound. They score out in front of the net, and Sam Maillet able to pounce on the rebound and fire it home. It's a power play goal for Ottawa. It's 2-1. Get up.
You're good, too. You're good.
Lavoie, shot, he scores. Zachary Lavoie on the power play gives the Bulldogs a 2-goal lead. It's 3-1 Brantford. Trying to clear it. Held in by Dever. Maillet holds, shoots. They score! Sam Maillet from the point squeaks one through. Throwback. Second of the game for Maillet. Ottawa back within one. It's 3-2 Brantford. For Muse. Switches places with Kressler. Gives it back to Muse. His shot, he scores! Henry Muse on the power play. It's 3-3. Foster, right-hand side, waits. Looking for options, finds Muse coming into the zone. They score! Tipped out in front. It's Brad Horner! 4-3 Ottawa!
Hey, keep going on top of it.
Fires it up along the boards, finds Will Gervois, half a step on Okatundu. Gervois in to the back end, he scores! The generator extends the lead. It's 5-3 Ottawa.
Back for Sobolev. Sobolev in through the Ottawa defense. Penalty coming to the 67s. Hooking the call.
Thomas looking backdoor. Lardis sets up Lavoie. His shot, they score. Tipped out in front. Not sure who it went off of, but the Bulldogs' power play goal draw them to within one. It's 5-4 Ottawa.
Right here, Ben.
Patrick Thomas at his own blue line ahead for Lavoie. Lays it into the offensive zone. Van Acker cross ice. Finds Lardis. Shoots, he scores! Nick Lardis, long shot, beats Colin McKenzie. 56 seconds remaining in regulation. We're all tied up at 5.
Cooper Foster can't make a play. The horn sounds, and we are going to overtime for the first time in this series.
The Bulldogs now the ones with a little bit more life than the 67s.
We're good, eh? All it takes is one shot. We got it here, boys. It's not hesitating. We need a forecheck, man. We're all over them.
And we keep playing together here. The way we're playing here.
Okay. So we need to hear what we're